Hey fam, Chichi here. Welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about Taraji P Henson's Bodycare line. The girl's been talking online saying it was pretty good, so I picked up a few of the products and I'm going to tell you about it. So if you're new here, hey, I'm Chichi and I talk about all things lavish but logical. So if that's your sort of thing, go ahead, subscribe, make some friends in the comment section, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Let me tell you, these items are hard as hell to get, okay? Like, they're always sold out or somebody done already finger fucked it. And then it's just like, I can't buy this because Goldilocks is all up in the stuff. So I finally found a Walmart that A, had it, and B, nobody touched it. So I had to go on this side of town. But yeah, I finally found them and I only wanted to try these three things. I know there is a pretty extensive range, but I wanted to stick to the ones in this particular packaging. So I got the Softer Than the Mother, Watch Me Whip, and Anything Glows from this particular line. I think there's three. There's a line that is in a white bottle and a line that's in like a darker brown bottle. So I don't know what's up with those lines, okay? I didn't see it. Actually, I did see one, but I didn't try it. I'm not at the body wash type stage of life. I'm just trying to get my moisturification on, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's start off with Softer Than a Mother. All right, so the scent for all of these is vanilla and tuberose, and those two notes I vibe with quite well. So I already liked the smell of this going into it, and when I smelled it, I was like, okay, we could rock with this one. So Softer Than a Mother, and this is their Silkening body butter. Now, when I first tried this, I was like, oh, okay. I went head first in using this. I ain't going to do this little thing on my hand. You know, I'm gonna show y'all the body product. But yes, this is a body butter, but it's very oily. To me, it just comes off as like solid oil. That's how it is. I was thinking that it would be a little bit more lotiony, but nah, baby, this is oil. Like, she's the oil slickety slick. But with that being said, it's nice. I wasn't in love with this particular product because I felt like it's a little, you feel it. And then I did see like a oil stain, but not really like on my sheets. And I don't like that. So you definitely have to wait a little bit to let it like settle into your skin. This does feel nice, like don't get me wrong, but it, like you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't in love with the feeling of this. It was just like, I touch my skin and I know something's on it, and I'm just like, is that really the vibe I want to go for? So I just love the scent of this. So I think that's why I was still rocking with it. But even sometimes, like after I take a really hot shower, it wouldn't like necessarily melt. But I remember the first time I used this, I just used a little too much. And I think that's why I had gotten that oil stain on my sheets. You kind of have to work it in a little bit just to make sure it like really sinks into your skin. So it does take a couple of minutes and a good, you know, elbow grease, no pun intended, to make sure that it is rubbed into the skin. And I mean, overall it's cool, but to me, this was nothing but a solid form of oil. That's the vibe I got from this one. So would I repurchase that one? Probably not, because I'm not a body butter, like solid oil type of girl. So that one, I was just like, it's okay for me. Moving on to Watch Me Whip. This one is their whipped body cream. And I was like, okay, all right. This is also the one everybody kept digging their grubby little fingers into, but this is how it looks. And this one, I actually really did like. It still had that vanilla tuberose scent to it, but I also felt like it almost had like a shea butter type of smell, or cocoa butter if you really like put your nose into it. But this one I thought was a really nice moisturizer. I like my moisturizers to penetrate my skin and just be moisturized for the rest of the day. That's all I'm looking for. And for me, I didn't have to work it in so much where I'm just like feeling like I gotta work out and, you know, oh my God, your arm is still, you know, white. So I really, really do like that about this particular cream. See, it doesn't take too long to, you know, absorb into the skin. Boom, and you're done. Not bad. So in that aspect, I really do like. And then as far as the feel, this is what I prefer my skin to feel like, because it feels moisturized and supple, almost like, you know, a wet skin. That's how it feels. Now, granted, I'm not gonna feel like that, you know, 15 minutes from now, but my skin still feels moisturized, where this one, it just feels like a coating of oil that's on my skin. But I don't know if you guys care about radiance or anything like that, but let me show it to you guys. So this is Softer Than the Mother. This one is Watch Me Whip. And radiance wise, I mean, it's cool. It is nothing like groundbreaking or, you know, oh my gosh, about the cream or the body butter. But yeah, Watch Me Whip is the one that I really, really liked. Of the two, it just absorbed into the skin a lot better. Now, this one actually had niacinamide in it, and if you know niacinamide, it's supposed to help with dark spots. So I'm like, okay, we got a little skincare element in there, you know, a little added benefit. Now, I don't know per se if it works or not. That's the thing. Me personally, I know you're not gonna get a lot of skincare benefits from, you know, body care for it, unless it's like specifically formulated for, like, okay, we have the niacinamide, we have retinol, we have, you know, the ingredients. So I don't know like the skincare benefits of it all, but I mean, it's cute that it's in there. I would definitely repurchase this one because I liked how it felt. And then it was a nice base layer for my perfumes. And that's probably what I was really looking forward to, is that how would this lay under, you know, the perfumes? Because that's the most important part. So this was phenomenal under Nishan 800 Silent Waves, because that is also a vanilla and tuberose scent. So that's what I like to pair with this particular one. So I told y'all about 100 Silent Waves. So get this and call me back, girl. And finally, the Anything Glows Lightweight Body Oil. Off top, I hate the packaging of this one. This oil literally just falls out. There's no true control over it. So I hope they really do switch out this nozzle, because honey, no, she's not working over here. But the oil itself, to me, again, it's a liquid version of Softer Than a Mother to me, because it kind of gave me that same oily feeling, just in the oil concentration. As far as the feel of it, I don't know, I like the loose oil a little bit better. I feel a little bit more silky and smooth versus Softer Than a Mother. I don't know what it is. It just feels like, yeah, this one just glides a lot better, in my opinion. Now, when I first bought this, I didn't realize Softer Than a Mother was going to be like a solid oil. So I combined Softer Than a Mother and Anything Glows. Child, whole slip and slide. I would never do that again, because it was just way too much. And I feel like, you see how extra shiny I am over here? It's just like, if you trying to glow and be all extra rotisserie chicken, mix those two together, and yeah, you'll get all up in there. But when I tell you, this is oils. It is oils. This one, yeah, that's gonna give you the shine. And this, but you also have to be careful of what clothes you're gonna be wearing. So I'll let you know now, it's gonna leave a little bit of a mark if you don't let this absorb into your skin. I do like the oil. Hate this cap because it's literally no filter on it. So bam, like that's gonna pour out easy. So, and there's no control. Like I wish they had, you know, one of the caps where you can and call it a day, but unfortunately that's not the way the cookie crumbles with this one. Oil wise, you can't go wrong with it. If you like oil, I'm not hugely into oils because I don't want to feel like heavy. I will say this is lightweight, but it's just like, it feels like, even on my hands, you can see how greasy they are. I don't like that greasy feel when it comes to the oil. And I think that's where I just be like, but that's just my own little personal hangups with oils in general. I just don't want to feel like greasy. And I feel like sometimes it gets a little on that side, but the combination that I love the most, Watch Me Whip and Anything Glows. I feel like these two together give you just enough shine and it absorbs pretty decently into the skin, and your skin actually feels nice and soft and supple and smooth, which is what I'm going for. Versus Softer Than the Mother, I think the body butter mixed with the oil, it got a lot going on, and I just don't feel as soft and silky. I don't feel as supple. Yeah, maybe that's the word I'm looking for, supple. Like this one, I'm like, ooh, she's a little plush, you know? She's a little chunky. This one, I'm like, Like, I feel like when I press my finger in, like I'm gonna, you know how you press your skin and you can see like your fingerprint left behind? Like, that's kind of how I feel. Like, I think that's the best description. But this one, I feel like I can, yeah, this side gives me the feels, the good feels. Whereas this one, I just feel a bit too oily, a bit too greasy. So final verdict, Watch Me Whip and Anything Glows. I like these two together. Softer Than the Mother, I'll probably continue to use like on my feet or harder areas where I need a little bit more, like, you know, a little bit more loving towards. So knees, elbows, heels of the feet, I feel like that would be the best fit for this particular one. But on the body, definitely Watch Me Whip and Anything Glows, because I do have a nice little healthy shine to my skin. I look healthy, I look plump, I look luscious, you know, edible. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Check out some of my other videos and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.